demanding a ménage à trois or even more active partners in the marriage between the ANC and the DA. For the first time in a decade, the Proteas go through to the semifinals in the T20 World Cup. We've got all the drama for you. And using pigs to help identify the growing number of unaccounted for bodies in South Africa. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton. Good to have you with us.
This is Eyewitness News.
The biggest parties at the table in the government of national unity are confident there'll be a cabinet in a few days while the back and forth over portfolios continues. We understand that Cyril Ramaphosa has met with John Steenhuisen today after the DA sent a letter to the ANC in response to an offer of only 5 positions. The DA is pushing for more posts, and we are hearing 8 is the magic number. A similar waiting game is playing out in Gauteng. Premier Panyaza Lesufi postponed the announcement of his executive, which was expected Sunday.
But we are impatient to ensure that we conclude this work as speedily as possible. We can't have government not functioning beyond Wednesday. I really believe that we should find something before Wednesday and conclude this matter.
UDM leader Bontu Holomisa has denied being a mere extra in the government of national unity, which has been dubbed by some a marriage between the DA and the ANC. The party joined the government of national unity on Friday, abandoning the political alliance, the Progressive Caucus.
Unfortunately, the UDM has no reputation of being a ice boy. So forget about that. We are going to be there to strengthen the checks and balances within that government of national unity. The misuse of state resources and funds channeled to one political party, that thing is going to be a thing of the past.
The Progressive Caucus says it has no plan to disband despite the UDM, Al-Jamaa and PAC having left it to join the GNU. The caucus is down to just 3 parties from the 6 it started with last month, but it's set to get a major boost tomorrow with the 58 Umkhonto weSizwe representatives to be sworn in as members of parliament. Another blatant example of South Africa's police violence, captured on camera and going viral. KZN police officials are seen attacking a man lying on the floor in what appears to be an unprovoked act in Tongati on Sunday.
Communities must be and feel safe in the presence of police officers and not be fearful of the very same officers who are supposed to be their source of refuge. Kwanazi also police officers can only retaliate with a proportional minimum force if they find themselves under any form of attack.
Help with identifying human remains could be coming from an unexpected source: the decomposing bodies of pigs. A groundbreaking study conducted by the University of Cape Town used Porcine carcasses as proxies for human bodies. South Africa's legislation prohibits the use of donated human bodies for decomposition research, which is allowed in some countries. Pigs are generally used instead because of their anatomical similarities with humans and the similar processes of decay the 2 species go through. The animal carcasses in the UCT study were further dressed in specially tailored clothing to mimic the usual state human bodies are found in at crime scenes.
And they provide a great source of baseline data in situations where no data previously exists or humans can't be used. No data had previously existed in quantifying natural mummification here. We were the first globally to quantitatively measure natural mummification. And of course, we dressed the pigs. And the clothing we chose was noted from what was commonly seen in real medical legal cases. And we actually, each piece of clothing was tailored to fit the pig. So ensuring that the clothing fit the pigs as it technically would fit a human.
21,000 children are unaccounted for in Gaza. Save the Children is calling for an investigation into Gaza's missing children. They believe many of those are either lost, disappeared, detained, buried under the rubble, or in mass graves as a result of the Israeli operation there after the Hamas attack on Israeli soil on October the 7th. Gaza's Ministry of Health says that more than 14,000 children have been killed. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that the intensive phase of Israel's war against Hamas would soon end. And at this year's Hajj, the all-important Islamic pilgrimage, an update on fatalities there. More than 1,300 people have died in Saudi Arabia's heat. For us here in South Africa, what a fabulous start to the day today. The Proteas beat West Indies by 3 wickets this morning. The South African team now go through to the semifinals at the T20 World Cup for the first time in 10 years. This is what happened.
The Proteas' pursuit of their maiden T20 World Cup title remains on course after making it to the semi-finals of the competition for the first time since 2014. They beat the co-hosts, the West Indies, by 3 wickets in a thrilling match that saw Marco Jansen hitting the winning runs in the last over to help his team reach the revised target of 123. Earlier, player of the match, Tabriz Shamsi, took 3 for 27 as the West Indies made 135 for 8 in their innings. In response, the Proteas' chase didn't get off to a good start, but they got a reprieve at 15 for 2 when play was halted due to a wet outfield, stopping the West Indies' momentum. Crucial knocks from Tristan Stubbs, Heinrich Klaasen and Kagiso Rabada helped SA reach over the line and keep their unblemished record with 7 wins in 7 games. The Proteas will play either Australia or Afghanistan in the semis on Thursday morning. Mawande Mateza, Eyewitness News Sport.
And that's all from me and the rest of the team. See you for more again tomorrow. Don't forget to download the EWN or the Prime Media Plus app.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.